Good morning, YouTube. I thought I'd tell you a couple of stories of a couple of embarrassing incidents that happened to me a few years ago. The first one was when I was about 19. I was in the Scouts, and we were going away to the Austrian Tyrol, and there was about 40 of us going, and before we went we were all advised to have a vaccination against I think it was a tick, and this tick had this virus that if it bit you, there was a likelihood that it would infect your nervous system. So we all had to order this vaccine, and it was a private vaccine, so you couldn't get it on the NHS, so we had to pay for it. Anyway, I'd arranged for this vaccination to be done at my local doctor's surgery, and the day of the injection came along. I went down, and I was directed by the nurse to the consultation room. So we gets in the room, and she turns around and says, "Right, I'll be back in a few minutes, just get yourself comfortable, and I'll come back and I'll do the injection." Well, me, being 19, I was a little bit naive, hadn't got a clue where this injection was, so I thought it was going to go in my arse. So I promptly dropped my trousers and my kecks, and bent over the whatever you call it, like the bench, the bed that you sort of lie on, waiting for this nurse to come back. Anyway, she came back, and well, the look of disgust on her face. She says to me, "What do you think you're doing? It's going in your arm." Well, I was so embarrassed. I just quickly whipped up my trousers and my pants, and rolled up my sleeve as quick as I could, and got this injection sorted out, and just got the hell out of there. I mean, I was so embarrassed. I mean, this poor nurse, I mean, she didn't even see the funny side of it. She was so stern. I think she must have thought I was some sort of bloody pervert. I don't know what possessed me to think it was going to my arse. Maybe it was my hormones. Maybe it was the fact that I was going to have be alone in a consultation room with a female, and somehow I thought I was going to get the horn. I don't know, but anyway, that was story number one. So that was quite embarrassing. The second story happened when my daughter was, she must have been about 1 at the time, and at the time I was married. I'm not married now, and my wife and I decided that we wanted to increase the family size, and try for another baby. Anyway, we tried for ages and ages and it just wasn't happening. So eventually she decided to have some tests to see whether it was something on her end, and of course it came back, and she was fine. There was nothing wrong with her, so clearly it was something wrong with my pipe. So I then had to go to the fertility clinic as well. And isn't it funny, when you go to these places, there's not one man in these places, they're all women, so that's embarrassing to start off with. Anyway, I goes down to this fertility clinic, and gets to the reception, tells them here to provide a sample. So she led me down this corridor to this small room. Now, in this room were quite a number of adult magazines, and there was loads all over the place. Anyway, she handed me this small container and said that when I finished, just pop the sample in the container, and in the wall there's like a little hatch. So just open the hatch and pop it in there, and then someone will come and fetch it later. Right, okay then. So there I am, stroking my sausage, having a right good time with these adult magazines, and eventually nature took its course, and I put my sample in the container, and I'm getting myself ready to go, and I get to the container, and I thought, right, I need to put this in this little hatch. Anyway, I open the hatch, and bugger me, there's somebody sat on the other side of this hatch. I thought, oh my god, I hope they weren't listening, and I hope it wasn't making too much noise, because let's face it, I was quite enjoyed myself at the time. It was so embarrassing. I thought, my God, I just had this vision of this being a little cupboard, and they would come back in the room and, you know, come and collect it after you're gone. Not having somebody sat on the other side of it, waiting for you to finish. I thought, oh my God, it was so embarrassing. So anyway, I thought, oh, I'm just going to get out of here. So I just bloody skedaddled. So there you go, there's my 2 embarrassing stories for you. So maybe you'd like to share 1 or 2 of yours, either in a vlog like I've just done, or maybe you'd just like to drop a comment below. I'd be interested to see if it's not just me that has these little incidents where, you know, you're quite embarrassed. Anyway guys, I think that'll do for now. So as always, ride safe, and I'll catch you next time.